Governor Jim Justice is visiting West Virginia Health Right, where hot meals are available to those on the west side affected by this gas outage.
Yeah, News Channel 3's Kimberly Donahue is there and has been following the story for us. This is now the governor's second visit to Health Right since this outage started. And Kim, he is joining you live to give everyone an update, even saying today that people need to be held responsible for what has happened.
You're absolutely right, Taylor. This is Governor Jim Justice's second visit to West Virginia Health Right since the start of the outage. Tonight, it's just ahead of Keep Your Faith Incorporation's annual Thanksgiving dinner, which will be served here in a little while. Governor, thank you for joining me. Just kind of tell me a little bit about what you make of everything that's happening here tonight amid all this.
Well, it's easy to make one thing of it, and that's all there is to it. It's people stepping up and really helping people. You know, I thank all these folks in every way. They absolutely are superstars beyond belief. And it's the time of year that we should give thanks, first and foremost, to God above, but to these great people that do all this amazing work. And think about our National Guard. Think about what they've brought to the table for all of us. And it's really great stuff. And so, Commissioner and all y'all, keep doing great work, okay? Keep doing it.
Moving on to a little bit of where things stand right now, there's been talk of concerns about some water like getting backed up into people's homes and appliances. I'm wondering if you have any awareness of that, or kind of what you make of the situation.
I've heard reports, just what you said. I don't know specifically about it and everything, but absolutely we're going to stay after it until the last job is done. That's all there is to it. That's all you can do. There's going to be disruptions, there's going to be bumps, but we're going to stay after it till it's smoothed out. That's all we can do.
You addressed in your briefing earlier that people need to be held responsible for what's going on. Throughout the last couple of weeks, we've seen lots of Mountaineer gas crews working round the clock, pumping water. I'm wondering, do you think American Water should be out alongside them helping clear this?
Listen, I hate to be throwing people under the bus, but in all honesty, American Water ought to be right here, right in the trenches, trying to help everybody that they can possibly help here. Being worried about the next lawsuit, I mean, give me a blooming break. You got people that are really hurting, and we need everybody, all hands on deck, trying to help everybody right at this time.
Is that something that the Public Service Commission can order them to do, or do they have any sort of authority to make them do that?
I don't know. I don't know if they can do that or not. From the standpoint of what we did is launched, told the PSC that we wanted a complete investigation, and the bad actors will be held responsible. That's all that I can tell you.
And not sure if you've been around beyond the west side. We've seen some crews, going into, our WSAZ parking lot. We're a little beyond the west side. We've seen some nearby crews. I'm just wondering if, you're aware of what's going on and just kind of, what seems to be additional efforts around.
I've heard that, but I'm not specifically aware of exactly what they're doing. It may very well be that they've got to go beyond a certain barrier to be able to do something to alleviate some kind of blockage or water or whatever it may be. That's all I would know.
Got it. Okay. And anything else you say to those who, I guess, are still without gas at this point?
Well, I hate it because there's not words that I can say that'll make it better right at this moment. But I can tell them we're coming. And absolutely, everybody's running to the fire, and that's the way it's been right out of the get-go. Thank goodness we've only got about 10% that we still need to get to and everything, but we'll stay at it until everybody's done.
Governor, thank you so much. For now, I will send it back to you, Taylor and Sarah. This dinner over here at West Virginia Health Right, that should go on until 8, and more opportunities will be available tomorrow. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Kimberly. And we will have much more on this gas outage coming up in our 6 o'clock newscast.